Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. Sorry for the little delay. I hope you are doing great. Hi and good morning to you. Happy sunshine. It's very nice and shiny here in Spain, which is usually, as you know, this is south of Spain. It's always sunny, thank God. So we just need a green day. So let's just see whether we can get it. Today is the big day, guys. This is what the market is waiting for in December. Federal funds rate decision day, and not even the rate cut, what the whole market is expecting and definitely priced in. Indeed, but rather the insights, the remarks, the dot plot, what's going to happen between the members, like on the Q&As, Powell remarks, how they see the GDP, the economy, the labor market, especially because this is still in a trouble, as we could see in the previous data. So very exciting day is coming. However, I just would like to warn you that highly likely the first 1.5 hours is going to be very volatile until, I must tell you, not even the 1.5 hours, but the until 2 p.m., until the decision is going to be made, and the FOMC press conference, which is going to be held at 2:30, always 30 minutes after the market or the rate decision made. This is going to be the big bang, especially the FOMC press conference, in my opinion. But you know it exactly that this is always happening like that. So far, actually, we are waiting nothing else, as I see only crude oil inventories this morning. So not a busy economic calendar for the morning. Also, we have seen already employment cost index, the quarterly numbers, which unfortunately it was quite low, like lower than expected. As I've told you, the labor market is definitely in a trouble. Everyone sees that. All of the data is just proving it. So I think this is going to be the weakest link in the FOMC press conference, and everyone is definitely expecting some remarks, some insights, how the Fed is seeing the things around. Tomorrow, by the way, I think the market is going to absorb especially the remarks of the Fed, and we will see more labor market news like unemployment claims tomorrow at 8:30, trade balance as well, wholesale inventories 10 o'clock. So tomorrow we are not going to be bored either. And Friday, not a huge day on the economic front, only FOMC member speakers as I see, and actually nothing else. Wow, FOMC member Paulson, Goolsbee, and Hamak going to speak. Okay, so this is on the agenda in the rest of the week, but again, today is the big day. So let's see, guys, what is happening all around the world before the big decision. Everyone is waiting for the big decision. That's clear. Not only the US, but European, Asian sessions are watching, and even, I would say, the Bitcoin. US employment costs are rising faster than consumer price inflation. This what we have just seen in the numbers, so not the best news indeed. Europe ended mixed, especially DAX is weak today, 0.52% lower. Asia mixed as well, Nikkei into the red, Hang Seng to the green. On the futures, everything is green, but not the Nasdaq. And as you can see, my S&P 500 pre-market doesn't look very good. It's already very volatile in the pre-market. I am not expecting the market to pick a direction until 2 p.m. rather than up, because definitely the anxiety, the nervous, it is what is going to be on the markets, definitely not the joy and the euphoria. Well, let's see what's going to happen after 2 p.m., right? But so far on the futures, I see quite muted, as I've told you, and the Nasdaq is into the red at the moment. Triple Q is down 0.15%, SPY is down 0.06%. On the crypto side, though, the Bitcoin tried to pull back towards to this 92K. which is not bad actually, but again, it's still not enough to see a bullish sentiment because it really needs to break this 95K first to see whether it can stretch higher. Hi Tara, I missed you yesterday. I hope you are doing okay. Good morning to you. Big day, huh? Again, finally, Fed rate decision is coming and the FOMC press conference. Traders, I just would like to ask you how many of you would trade if I'm coming back at 8 my time, 2 p.m. I'm just thinking if I have something. I'm just checking my calendar because sometimes I forget my private mentorings. I mean, I do not forget, but with 2 kids, it's easy to forget. I have nothing for the night. Okay. How about trading together the federal funds rate decision? Can't wait for your watch list because I'm not seeing much, and me neither, I must tell you. This is just the typical muted crazy market what we can expect in the first hour. Yesterday, Kids School Xmas. Oh, nice, Tara. We will have it tomorrow, by the way. We will have it tomorrow at 6:30 my time, so it's definitely not going to have any impact on our trading room. But I can't wait. They are so excited, so happy. They just came home that they just practiced today as well. It's so funny. Spanish time, okay. Do you think we're going to close the gap? I don't know. I don't know. Actually, what I am expecting from this market highly likely. Let's just see the odds, okay? So the SPY, as you can see, last Friday we were expecting, and this Monday as well, that we will see a new all-time high, right? But it has not happened. So this rejection, I think it was quite serious indeed. And because of that, I'm still on 50-50, but a little bit more to the downside indeed, based on the SPY moving. Of course, it can change with any sentence of Powell, like, oh, we are very optimistic to 2026. We are, I don't know, planning 100 trillion times of a rate cut and so on. Okay, I'm exaggerating now, but you know what I mean. So if the remarks on the FOMC press conference is going to be highly positive, like dovish and not hawkish, because now all of the analysts, all of the market participants, I mean, not all, but most of them are expecting rather a hawkish remarks and not a dovish one, like a negative, not a positive. And if it's going to happen, I highly likely think that the Santa Claus rally is going to be skipped again this year, if this is going to happen. If not, then we will see new all-time high tomorrow, I think. So let's see. So I would say that this SPY gap on the SPY, it's highly likely going to be filled. Indeed, but again, depends a lot. Depends on a lot on the remarks, not on the data, but on the remarks. Hi, Alamo, nice to see you. Buenos días, todo. ¿Qué tal? Hope you are doing great. And yeah, let's see, guys. However, I try to win this morning, as always, but I'm not going to force it because we know exactly how the market can behave just hours before the big decision. So far as we could see, the overall markets are quite muted. US employment costs are rising faster than consumer price inflation. That's definitely not a good news for the market again. So the labor market still looks like in a trouble. Wall Street widely expects a Fed rate cut today. Markets believe it will be the last under Jerome Powell. Oh yeah, because this is another thing, guys, that he's going to add his turn next year, and this is going to mean that he's going to step down, that if, oh my god, guys, that's a lot going on now with the Fed indeed, because you know how Trump is leading the country. So I guess he's going to get someone who is going to be in favor with his politics, which is quite understandable. In this case, have no clue what's going to happen under the new era, under the new Fed chair. But until Powell is here, I don't think so. He is going to give the rate cuts and the very positive remarks easily. So this is what I'm expecting today as well. Hi, Mr. Brackage. Nice to see you. Chewy, yes, definitely Chewy was one of our earning stocks before the market opened. And this seems like it's just making a nice recovery. Like it was very much the red side, but now it's pushing back to the green side as I see. Quite hectic pre-market, after market, as you can see. I don't know, it's up now, or actually it's a little bit down, 0.06, but something is not okay with my data because it seems like 0.06 down, but it's up 37. Wait, I'm just restarting my TEFS platform. I did not do that actually, and maybe this can be the problem. Okay, now that's a little bit better now. So this is up nicely. I agree with you that because of the big and good earnings, might we can see a stretching towards to this $40 level on the Chewy. I really like it. PLTR, it's another one which was really strong in the pre-market already in its sun. I agree with you. That looks like as a very nice continuation. However, again, let's be careful because I'm expecting a volatile non-direction market until at least 2 p.m. 2:30 when the FOMC press conference is going to happen and the rate decision. All right, traders. So what else in the news? Stocks wobble in pre-markets as traders await Fed decision. So you know what? I'm not even going to read the financial headlines because everything is the same indeed. Okay, Cracker Barrel on the earnings side as well, which we are going to check. Again, some analytics on the Bitcoin. Some of the banks, they are expecting 200K on the Bitcoin. Well, first it should actually break the 95K, and then we will see that. Okay, on the international side, Trump slams European leaders as weak, just as they are trying to impress him. Typical, so I would not say it's a big surprise. Stock futures, little change. We have seen that. Okay, Fed meeting likely to feature a rate cut. Yeah, everyone. Actually, now it's 88.7% that it's going to be a rate cut, traders. Now, this is going to be a nasty surprise if it won't be a rate cut indeed. NVIDIA gets the okay from Trump to sell the chips. This is yesterday news. However, NVIDIA tried finally to make some move indeed, but it's still not on the very strong side. If we just check NVDA, then you can see that yesterday I was expecting, I'm still holding some longs, 20 shares, but I was expecting it up over the 190 level on the news, but it has not happened. Today, it still looks a little bit more bullish than bearish, but again, it's going to definitely depend on how the market is starting and how it's going to be continued. But again, until 2 p.m., we cannot wait too much from this market indeed. All right, traders. So let's see the big movers and so that we do not have too much. Yeah, I completely agree. Oh, Zuki, hi. Good morning to you. Yeah, Chewy and IRBT. I don't know whether IRBT we can trade. Oh yeah, we can trade it because I've just opened it with the risk management team. So that's good. I love it. I love it, especially over $5, okay? But I must tell you that looks interesting. Yeah, I'm going to get it to my secondary list, and let's just start the list indeed. So to the long side, short side, and secondary, we need some stocks. Secondary IRBT is definitely going, and to the long side is Chewy on my list. And I agree with them, not too many candidates for today, but let's see what we have. First of all, AVAV is here. Yesterday it got some good news. Today it's bad news because of the earnings. It missed the earnings, by the way, and now it's sliding more than 4% to the downside, and now it's down 268%, which I like actually because it's still not on the 200 EMA, which is quite good. And so we still have like $10 to go to reach the 200 EMA. It's very nicely weak. Let me just check though the pre-market volume, which is quite strong, 1.1 million to the upside. I like it. So AVAV can be on our shortlist for today. Cracker Barrel, as I've told you, restaurant stock dropped 8%. First quarter revenue missed the expectations. So CBRL, which is the symbol of the stock, which as you can see, it dropped a lot, but it's still trying to recover. Well, the explanation for the recovery, I think that it is in a very, very low levels indeed. It's still weak, but let's see what's going to happen on that. I'm going to call it to the short side, but I still think it's a little bit too much to the downside. Hi, Arike, nice to see you. Good afternoon to you and good luck. If you have anything on the watch list traders, on the candidates list, please just let me know. GEV is the next one, 9% higher after it said 2025 revenue was trending toward the higher end of its guidance. Very much well done, GEV. GEV Renova, it's up to the $690 level. Unfortunately, not my favorite. On the pre-market volume, it's so, and on the daily chart, it's a bit extended, but let's see whether it can even push a bit higher. So GEV, I'm just going to move it to the long side. What else on the list? And traders, until I do not forget, please, let's just check the IWM today, especially in the afternoon, because you know exactly that rate cut, it favors to the small caps. So I'm expecting small caps to get a firework after the rate cut. Not a huge one, but at least something. So we can watch it for sure. Okay, next one is GameStop, which just fell 6%, posted its third quarter results on the GME. You know, it's a meme stock. It's able to move a lot. I think it's in a very nice downtrend on the daily, and might it continues. That's why I'm just going to call it to the short side. Okay, Blue Oval Capital and EchoStar, the last ones, set, which is up actually 3%. It was even higher, by the way, as it just got an upgrade. This is a highly crazy stock, guys, very spready. So I'm going to call it to the long side, but just be careful because this can be a crazy one. And Blue Oval Capital, asset manager, 3% higher. Raymond James just upgraded the stock. So two upgrades for today. OWL, not a big volume so far, not a big mover. You know what? Just to the secondary list. And I agree, we do not have too many candidates, but we still have the gainers and losers list. So this is going to be the next, which I'm going to get it and watch it. And let's see whether we can see some more great candidates for today. Okay. All right, traders, I have a little problem here with my internet, so bear with me with a second. I'm just going to restart my program, and then hopefully it's going to get better here. Just a second. In the meantime, if you still have anything, that's a big help for today, traders, because again, muted market until 2:30, I would say. 2 for sure. 2:30, definitely. Oh, Buza, good evening. Thank you. Oh, yes, USAR. I'm just going to check it. Sets, Chewy, Oracle. Yes, Buzak, after the market close, we will get Oracle and Adobe earnings traders. So this can be still a very nice, quite of a surprise, and maybe a quite of a nice mover. Okay, I am back with just a second. I'm back with the stocks, and at this time it's looking better, hopefully. Okay. All right. Good. cannot find the right grid, but it's better than nothing. All right, traders. So Oracle is on my list as well. First of all, there were some financial articles about the Oracle. Second, it's on the 200 EMA just before the after the market earnings. So Oracle, definitely I'm going to watch it. Well, it's very hard to decide whether it should go to the long or the short list, especially because it's slightly under the 200 or over the 200 EMA at the moment. I would say rather bullish, but let's see. I'm just going to move it to my secondary list. You mentioned USAR, Buzak and Nissan as well. And yeah, I agree. And I must tell you guys, this is a beautiful one, even on the daily. So definitely I'm going to watch USAR the on the long side. Baba, yeah, I've seen Baba, PLTR, PepsiCo, Amazon, SoundHound, MU, Tesla, Roblox, Nike, AMD are into the green on my watch list. Apple slightly green, and the rest is red. Even like Netflix, SMCI, Hood, Google, AVGO, Meta, and so on. Microsoft is the weakest, by the way, 1.64% down, but Baba is very strong. But you know my relationship to Baba. It's a little bit complicated, I would say. So we can watch Baba, but I'm not sure I want to call it to my long side. PDD looks like a good short. Checking. PLAB or PLT. Soha PLAB. I'm just going to check it. Yeah, maybe PLT or a PDD. Let's see that. I don't know. PLAB. Oh, that's nice. It's up like 24%. Ouch. That's a little bit too much for me, but you know what? I agree we should watch it on the secondary list. Hi, Jeremy. Nice to see you. Like the 30 level on OLMA. I think I cannot trade it, but let me just check it now. I think I cannot trade it, but good luck with that stock. I guess it's a lower capital stock indeed. What else you just get here? USARV check the sets, it's on my list. Chewy 2, Oracle Knights on my list, and Adobe is the other one which is going to release earnings after the market close. Traders might we can keep an eye on Adobe as well. However, it's a little bit lower volume at the moment. WVE Nissan, yeah, this is a lower cap stock with very hyped up. Maybe this is the time for a profit taking on that. Because of that, I'm just going to put it on the secondary list, but be careful. Like the gap on WVE as well on Jeremy. So 2 votes for WVE. I just put it on the secondary list. And as I mentioned you, Microsoft is the weakest of the big stocks. And also it's a little bit surprising for me, because I thought that this is going to be a continuation, and now it's back to $483 area. It should be a news. So guys, maybe I skipped something. If you know anything about the CNBC, Microsoft, I'm just checking the CNBC. If you know anything about the Microsoft, which maybe I missed this financial news as I was just getting ready for the pre-market session, but I cannot see any news regarding the Microsoft. But this is an ugly move to the downside. Amazon, we have Amazon commits over $35 billion to India through 2030 to scale AI and create 1 million jobs. This I see, and Amazon is quite of muted as I see. Okay, but Microsoft looks quite ugly indeed. So traders, we have a watch list, not very big indeed. And again, as I just restarted my program, let's see. Okay, I have the watch list now, and not just PLAB, but BRZE is a nice move to the upside because of the earnings, and I'm just going to check it to the long side as well. Breeze. All right, GEV. We watched it already. It's on our long list, but this can be a spready stock. Be careful. Chewy, it's on our list. Sets in on our list as well. I'm just checking the ones which look familiar to me. I mean, the names. Marvel is pushing back 2.35% higher at the moment, but doesn't look that good on the daily. DOC and IoT is up 1.5%, not my favorite on the daily. To the short side, the GME, we have it. Race is down 3%, URBN, PDD, as you mentioned. This is not my favorite. Okay, okay. All right, traders, not too much more indeed. So we have the final watch list here, and let's just get a green start of this very, very exciting and very important day of the market. I cannot trade it, AFJK. No, I cannot read it, unfortunately, Buza. I guess it's a lower price stock. Okay, guys, so good luck, everyone. I'm going to watch definitely Microsoft here. Chewy for sure. It can be quite of a nice mover indeed. What else? SATS, USAR, USAR, maybe BMNR and the Hood as well. Or from the short side and BRZE as well, BRZE, okay. From the short side, I like, let's see, above, I'm going to check maybe above. Watching PDD also to the short, okay. Thank you for the info, Jeremy. Yeah, it looks good, but you know, it's just Chinese stocks are not my my favorite. Okay, let me just check above here. CRBL, CBRL, sorry, Cracker Barrel, okay. Hood, it's on my list. MU, definitely. NVDA, Tesla, AMD, just the usual ones, as you know. And USAR, I have it already. Chewy sets, USAR, Microsoft, Hood, Coin, MU, above AMD. And maybe I'm going to put here GM. I don't like GME, let's just leave it. But Microsoft for sure, I don't know what's happening with Microsoft all around indeed. Okay, traders, we still have a little bit more to go, some seconds. Good luck, everyone. Let's just trade wisely. I'm expecting volatile but non-clear direction market because of the fact that the federal rate cut decision is going to be made. So traders, just 1 second. I will be back. I will be very quick. Okay, traders, I am back. Sorry, just get my water supply. All right, good luck, everyone. So the market started with a small gap down, which looks like it's still like muted. Triple Q, it's a bigger gap down, definitely. Microsoft is pushing even lower. Look at that. It's weak on the 200 EMA though, which is not the best. All right. We have an R pushing lower. Microsoft, it's here. INTC is falling as well. Tara, thank you. Just checking it. Just a sec. Ooh, that's nasty. How about MU? MU is getting up. I can't believe this stock. I'm just waiting every day. MU fading. It doesn't want to fade actually. AMD weak. NVIDIA trying to push higher now. But Google. BRZE strong. Chewy strong as well. SATS already breaking out. Wow. USAR. No, that's an interesting story here. USAR. Okay, traders. Chewy doesn't look bad over 34.34, 34.35, which I'm checking. AMD weak, Microsoft weak, NVDA still no decision. But now both the SPY and triple Q are pushing a bit lower. Yep, I'm going to call Chewy for a gap and go play here. Chewy over 34.05. I'm going to take it. Stop loss under 36, so like $1. IRBT checking. Checking. Baba checking. Just a second, I just put my Chewy in. Okay, Baba. Looks like it's a very nice gap and go play over 159.55. I think, Jeremy. You called it on over 50. Okay. IRBT, I'm checking now. No, I can't see it. Come on. IRBT. Okay, here we are. IRBT, ooh, nice. That can be good, but we need to break the 200 EMA first. The 200 EMA first. Market is still weaker than stronger. However, I'm watching BRZE over the high as well. This is a stock which does not care about the market. The IRBT is just over the high, but a little bit risky because of the 200 EMA. GPCR checking. This was a crazy stock, isn't it? Like 2 days ago. You think it's going to be another strong day? You know what? I'm going to watch it instead of, I don't know. Ooh, Tesla. Alamu, please, if you have anything good entry on the Tesla, just let us know. It's just going like crazy to 450 at the moment. AMD is very weak. So traders, I'm waiting for Chewy. I'm keeping an eye on IRBT as well. PLTR checking, but the market is quite weak. PLTR, ooh, that looks beautiful, Jeremy. A very nice gap and go play. I'm afraid just that the market will have a quite of a nasty impact on it. MU is just pulling down as well. Tesla strong, MU weak, NVDA broke down. PLTR still looks good, indeed. IRBT breaking out over the high. Chewy is still muted. And Microsoft is dancing on this 480. Markets are pushing lower. All of the market is just pushing lower. So because of that, maybe, Jeremy, I'm not going to take this PLTR TQQQ too late, unfortunately. Yeah, I've told you, more fear than greed at the moment. Meta is down 1.13% as well. Actually, Meta looks good for a short under 649. 649 on the Meta. I'm going to get a short. 649. Stop loss is going to be over 650. 651. So like a $2 stop loss here on the Meta. So one long, one short, but so far market is dropping like a stone in Meta. Coin is making a pullback. IRBT, very nice call. I'm still watching it. CB or Jeremy, checking. CBR, even Hood broke down. I cannot read it, unfortunately. CBRL, okay. It just broke down. It just broke down, but I'm going to pay attention to it. Another one which I'm watching is AVAV, by the way. AVAV, but it's just on the 200 EMA. Shoo. Short rather, yeah, Jeremy, no problem. Market is very hectic, crazy, as I told you. In the morning, it's completely okay if you are just taking with a half share size. I'm waiting for Meta. I'm waiting for actually even for this. Ooh, Hood, you are ugly. For this Chewy still, because Chewy has not done anything wrong. And actually, I must tell you that my Meta has not entered. That's why I'm just waiting for it. However, that was a very quick partialing point. Shoo. I don't know why, but Meta has not entered for me. It's ugly. All right, traders, above half share size under 255. That looks like as a continuation, especially as it just broke down the 200 EMA. If you are still holding Meta, I really hope you were quick on the trade. I don't know why it has not entered to me. That's annoying. Chewy is still okay. Chewy, I still like it. 259. So the AVAV is just going to be a funny share size traders because the stop loss is quite big. Okay, and my entry is going to be 254.89. On the Meta, again, I'm still ready to take it. If it goes back under the 649 level, and Chewy still looks really good. Okay. Okay. Yes, BRZE looks like as a quite resilient stock market is making a big V-shaped reversal, and BRZE looks very good over 3660. I agree with you. I agree with you, Jeremy. I like this BRZE. I still like my Chewy. GPCR is not bad either. GPCR is not bad either, Buzak, but only 68.50 now for me. So let's see what I do have as positions. I have Meta finally. I'm a bit afraid though by this one. I have only Meta waiting for Chewy and waiting for Avav days, which are my calls at the moment, and the market is fighting hard. And I like your BRZ. I'm going to enter over 60. Only over 60. Stop loss on the BRZ is under 35.70, so quite of a nice risk reward ratio. Netflix, IRBT, maybe 450 now is okay. I don't know, I cannot find a very nice entry there on the IRBT. Let me just check it again. IRBT. Okay, AVAV still looks good. Tesla big pullback. Yeah, maybe over this 450 here. With a stop loss under 427, it can be an entry. Netflix checking. Netflix is on my list and it's weak for today, that's for sure. Netflix is down 1%. Market nice comeback, by the way. Netflix is breaking down. Wow, 95.60. BA. Buzak is still on my bell list, but let's see how BA is moving. Coin is quite hesitant too. Good luck with the IRBT if you took it. Ooh, BA, very nice pullback. I agree with you, but I don't think so. I want to take it. All right, traders, market as I expected, quite hectic, ugly. So let's be careful. PLTR, beautiful call on 185, fantastic gap and go play. Well done, Jeremy. Baba, 2%. looking better for a long. Amazon is quite strong as well, traders, but no entry at the moment. Applied Materials. How about Oracle? Yeah, GPCR 68.50 as I've told you, but I did not take it. Too many on the pipe with waiting. My Meta is still good. I must tell you, it's still looking good. 650.60, it's my stop loss. Avav has not entered, and Chewy is just muted a little bit. Beautiful and IRBT is okay. Looking like a really nice winner for you. Well done. Before 5, I would definitely take a partial. Nice, Jeremy. Well done on the OLMA. PepsiCo, it's another one, traders, which looks really strong. So we can watch it for a possible long there. Chewy has not entered. Meta is hovering around the entry. And at the moment, nothing else, which I would say it's good for trading. Market is making a V-shaped reversal at the moment. Apple into the green side, but very hectic. Google green. AMD, nice V-shaped reversal as well, which I think it's worth to watch it for a possible long indeed. AMD as well, 224.40. I like AMD better, traders, 221.40. Look at AMD. That looks like a very nice long candidate here. Stop loss, it should be under 220. So watch out with the share size. Okay. Marvel, yeah, it was quite strong in the pre-market already. Okay, let me just check Marvel here. This BRZE and Chewy are not doing the right direction. I still like above though. Oh yeah, you're right. Marvel looks good. How does it look like on the daily? Just a second. Marvel. Oh my goodness, there is a gap to fill. I love Marvel over the highs actually. Even over 92. That can be a good one. 92 on Marvel, stop loss under 90, like $1 around. I like Marvel, Jeremy. Yes, there is a big gap to fill. I completely agree with you. Looks really, really good. All right. Okay, traders. So at the moment, I have still Meta short. I have AMD long, and I'm just checking this Marvel over 92.12, 92.15 on the Marvel. Let's see. All right, market is still pushing higher. BRZE and Chewy are not doing too much. Well done with the IRBT and the GPCR trades, guys. Very nice trades. I'm expecting AMD at least like $1 would be great, like 220, 22 would be great, but 222.40 rather. On the Meta, now let's see Meta. 650, 60 would be like a break of the. Oh, I don't know. The problem is that it filled the gap, but I was really ready to see that to touch the 20 EMA, and I really love this strength into the breakdown, but so far it's not moving. You know what? I'm going to leave my stop loss over 651. 651. Wow, GPCR. Beautiful move. Okay, MU it's stronger. NVIDIA is still a little bit muted. I still like AMD. I still like AVAV. Chewy and BRZE, it's Not my favorites anymore. Overall market, nice V-shaped reversal, but now we need a breakout to see a clear direction. And Marvel is still not in. OKLO checking. OKLO. Oh, this is, you know what, Jeremy? This is such a typical market before the federal funds rate decision. You see a beautiful setup, and in 1 minute, it's just looking like long. Look at that. It's so funny, actually. So it's ugly, I would say. Okay, guys, unfortunately, Meta, I have to declare it as a loser. It's just broke 651 and the market is breaking higher. I hate starting with a loser, but this is what it is. I really hope AMD is going to make the move there. Tesla, which I'm still watching, especially if it's able to break over 447.50. AVAV still looks so good. I must tell you, AVAV still looks very good. And I really hope that AMD is going to get back to the track, but so far doesn't look like. Oh my God, such a typical ugly market before FOMC. Shoo. Okay, things doesn't look good. Things doesn't look good. AMD should be out under 220 latest. Everything is a smaller share size. It's obvious before big decision days, guys, big decision mornings or afternoon, sorry. Above almost in. Yeah, it's a slow day, not going very, very wise decision as well. Alamu, actually, like rather waiting for the afternoon. It's a very clear direction and the decision as well. Marvel is not going to the right direction. BRZ either. Chewy completely stuck. Wow, this GPCR. Buzak, I really hope you are still in. That's just insane. And Microsoft looks like as an interesting VWAP reversal at the moment. But yeah, you are right. 1 minute before it looked like the great for the long side. Oh my God, I really hate this market at the moment, guys. No, I have nothing. Google. What is Google? Google is strong. Google is strong. If we break out, maybe Google get a little strength here. Let's see. AMD, come on, don't give up. All right, traders, AVAV is in. AV, short under 255. I want to see from above a 250 or 240, 46, 47 would be nice. Come on, AV. Unfortunately, AMD doesn't look good. Last chance for the AMD, and like that, if it's going to get to the losing side, I'm going to have -1 R. That's not good. I'm still patient with the AMD, but not for too long. CRWV checking. CRWV. Yeah, it looks really weak under 86, right, Jeremy? Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so far AMD it's okay. AVAV is in. So two trades, one loser unfortunately on Meta, but AVAV and AMD are in. Market is completely V-shaped reversal, no clear direction. This is what we were expecting. Actually, AMD last chance to make the reversal here, the last, very last chance. Tesla looking interesting too on the lows, by the way. BMNR though looks stronger. Coin is quite resilient despite of a gap down. I'm just telling you to watch maybe they stocks as well. Chewy, I don't know. I still give a chance to this Chewy. Let's see how it is moving. But overall market is a little bit hard to trade at the moment, traders, that's for sure. Oh, come on, Avav. It's just a funny share size, but would be nice if it could grow, actually. Okay, traders, if you have anything on the list for you. Any nice setup, please just let me know. Market at the moment, it's a V-shaped reversal. It's a dodgy day, no clear direction. I'm in AMD long, above short, and nothing else on my list. I'm still watching TUI for a possible long. MU is building a short momentum as well. I really like Jeremy's call and Buzak, USAR. Sorry, I have not seen that, but I think I'm going to cancel Marvel. It just broke the 91. USAR, maybe. Maybe I'm going to keep an eye on it. Yep. I'm going to keep an eye on that. But Marvel, I'm canceling Marvel. Okay. MRVL canceling. Unfortunately, it doesn't look good. Triple Q is getting back to the VWAP, but nothing else at the moment, actually. Unfortunately, AMD is back to this 220 level. I have no other choice to just to close it under 219.80. Baba again. Yeah, it made the move. Nice. I'm still not touching it, but still looks very strong, Buzak. It still looks very, very strong indeed. Okay, traders, market stuck a little bit. Triple Q back to the VWAP. SPY is still making a consolidation here. Or AVAV is still doing great. My AMD not really, unfortunately. And now as the market is moving under the VWAP, at least the Triple Q, I'm going to watch some shorts. Microsoft 480 maybe, but this 200 EMA is not the best and fortunate level to trade indeed. I see on the AVAV. UPST, nothing. I'm just checking everything now, traders. Bitcoin got a breakdown though. It's pulling back now. Tara, it was a nice call on Netflix. I hope you took it. Still going down. Okay, come on AMD and above. Still just bouncing here and there. How about Hood? Nothing. NVDA completely muted. CRM. Ugh, ugly. Disney. Ooh, Disney is weak today, guys. Look at that. Disney is weak. JP Morgan red. Google is still red. Nice, Jeremy. Well done. Yeah, I've told you small caps are the stars of the day because of the rate cut, I think. Wow, PLTR gave up. Look at this. Actually, the next one which I'm expecting to give up, it can be maybe the MU. MU under the lows, but for that we need some weakness on the market, which is not sure it's good for my AMD trade. Okay, guys, so far still nothing. AMD is hovering around. AVAV, it's getting back to the entry again, but actually nothing else. Checking now this BMNR. Oops. BMNR. Yeah, Tara, that's a good, wise decision to go with small share sizes. I've told you in the pre-market as well that I think it's necessary today because of this nervous market. Indeed, agree with you. Okay, guys, Triple Q is still under the VWAP, which is not good for my AMD, better for the AVAV. And actually, I'm just going to check this TQQQ if we are breaking down. Maybe this TQQQ can be a nice trade. Yes, 480, Jeremy. I was watching this. Oh, I just missed this 55.50 entry on the TQQQ. I was watching this Microsoft too. I'm just a bit afraid of this 200 EMA because if you check the AVAV, now finally AVAV is moving. It was holding so long, but traders, AV, finally, our stop loss is over 258.50 now, so we should see like a $3, 252 would be the first partialing point on this AV. However, on this market, I do not want to be greedy, so I'm going to take a bit here on this $2 now. I'm going to take out like 70% of the share size. And then let's see whether oh, it's on 252. Okay, 75% of the share size. I'm just taking it now on AV. first beautiful winner. Good. Oh my goodness, that was nice. That was nice. Okay. I still need AMD though, but it's quite resilient. On the AVAV, I'm going to do only one thing, putting my stop loss slightly over the entry. That's it, what I'm going to do. Nothing else. AVAV first winner. So one loser, one winner. And the market is, as I've told you, unknown direction. Unfortunately, AMD still hanging on a thread. Microsoft still weak. Good luck, Jeremy, if you took Microsoft under 480. Still looks very good. 479.70 for me, actually. 479.70. You know what? I'm going with you. MSFT under 479 and 70 for a short. Stop loss should be over 480, 50, 60. Now let's see. 60. 66 is my entry there. If it's going to get back at all. 66, yes. SPY is making a reversal on the VWAP, but nah, triple Q so. All right, traders, AVAV is still in the positions, AMD too, but AMD unfortunately is just hanging on a thread. Microsoft still looks fantastic under this 479.70, and the overall market looks quite muted, unfortunately. Marvel again. Yeah, I missed the volume though, Jeremy. I still want to see that over the VWAP first, and maybe still just back over the 92 for the long for me. But let's see. CBRL not doing too much. BRZ is just going down. Coin muted. BMNR muted. SPY over the VWAP. Triple Q going back to the VWAP, but actually nothing interesting at the moment. I just need the AMD to break this 220.80, 221 again. That would be great. Let's see. Nice pullback on the triple Q now. Maybe not enough, but I'm just checking, watching. Whew, what a trade. Okay, I'm just checking the news. Nothing interesting, actually. Europe agrees to cut emissions 90% by 2040. Okay. Microsoft pushing back. Here comes Marvel as well. Maybe I'm going to recall it. But or Avavi still looks fantastic, actually. Yeah, Buzak, I'm thinking on that, by the way. Yeah, I'm going to give a bid to 51.70 on the AVAV. Just a small share size here. 251.66, I'm going to add the bid. Not too much though. Let's see. All right, AMD is still struggling a lot. Also, it's quite resilient, so I'm going to leave it. I added a small one on the AWAV. I want to see near 250 for the first partial with the added shares. SPY Triple Q still struggling for the direction. AVGO is weak as well, traders. I've just seen it. I've added to the AWAV a bit. 250.50 is going to be my partial there. And unfortunately, AMD is not going to the right direction. Oh, come on. If it's breaking 219.80, we need to be out. Okay? Need to be out. However, with the AVAV, I'm going to be out over 254. 254, 20, 30. As this is my average price now. All right, traders, market is muted as we were expecting. We still have some runners like Baba, PepsiCo, and Nike are quite strong. Marvel is coming back, and BMNR it's making a interesting move here too. Okay, AMD again is just teasing me to call it as a loser. I'm still a bit more patient with this. AVAV looking good with the adding. And I must tell you nothing else. Fortunately, nothing else. Kidding me, Meta? Look at that. It's just coming back for a short. Okay, AMD. I don't know how many times it's just bounced from this 220 to 2180 level or 90. Did not touch 80. NVIDIA is looking weak. Tesla looking weak. Meta, Microsoft, they look weak. Amazon checking. AMCN, Amazon. Amazon. Oh, nice VWAP reversal, Amir. Yeah, I agree. Maybe over this 231.30 can be a good one. Not before though. Okay, traders, on the AMD, unfortunately, be careful because it's just making another red candle. Actually, even Tesla doesn't look good. I'm still holding though AMD, as I've told you. Jeremy, Marvel is looking better now. It's just made a consolidation, maybe over 91.85 can be the first entry there. SPY triple Q completely muted, as it was expected, indeed. Uh-oh, AVAV, wrong direction, come on. Over 254, I'm going to be out because I added to the position, 254.20 actually. It has not touched it yet. I am the fighting market, fighting BMNR pushing higher. Coin is on the edge as well. Look at these traders. I think coin over 275.30 can be an interesting long gap fill. But I'm just going to check Bitcoin first, which is red, but still making a reversal now. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, actually, traders, let's just get a coin scalp over 275 and 30. I'm going to take a coin scalp here. Stop loss, it's under 273-ish. 35 is going to be my entry here. Okay, I'm in coin. I want to see a 276 as a partial, like a dollar partial would be great. Which one? ENVB. Checking ENVB. Okay, AVAV is back. ENVB. Nice coin. Very nice on coin. Traders, so we have AMD, we have AVAV, and we have coin. Or at least I have. AVAV is making the move for the second partial. Coin is making the move for the first partial. I want to see a quick partial here around this 275.20, and AMD is still fighting. So that's good. I'm going to take 80% out on the coin because this is just a scalp. And here it is, the second partial on AVAV on the added stocks. Fantastic. I just took my second partial on the AVAV. Very nice trade. And I'm taking my first 80% partial on the coin. And I'm back to green nicely, even if the the AMD is going to trick me, but AMD is still doing great indeed. All right, traders, stop loss on the above is going to be on over two. Whew, let's stay 254, okay? 254. Coin stop loss is going to be on the entry, and on the AMD, I'm still waiting for a nice pullback. Baba 160, checking. Zuki, Baba 160, looks good. Looks like a very nice reversal. Jeremy, I did not take Marvel. Good luck with that if you could take it. Well done. All right, traders, coin was quite nice scalp under 275.30. I'm going to be out. SPY is ready to break out. Above is still in, but 254, I'm going to be out. And AMD is still under construction, I would say. All right, so far, small green day, it's completely okay. Even if the AMD is not going to work because I just calculated it. BMNR broke too, by the way. 275.20, I'm going to be out on the coin. How about Microsoft? Microsoft is still got rejections on the VWAP. So I still like my short on the Microsoft, by the way. But only under 479.60, 70, I would say. Okay, yes, 479.66 is my entry to be precise. All right, traders, market is a bit hesitant. As always, before the big decisions, AMD is still struggling. I'm ready to take a Microsoft short, and I'm out of coin. Coin was just a scalp. AMD is still struggling. Above in a green, but over 254, I'm going to be out. Phew, what a day. What a day. And actually, the market was not moving at all. Like, listen, it was moving between 683.50 and 681.80, like nothing. Microsoft entry is 479 and 66, Buzak, to be precise. 479 and 66 I'm going to enter. Above still going, very nice. It's not out yet, but I'm afraid that AMD is going to be out, guys. If it's breaking under 80, I think I need to close it, fortunately. Okay, traders. Just 1 sec, I will be back. I just left for 10 seconds and my AMD is out. Sorry, guys. So two losers so far, two winners. Slightly green. Depends on definitely on my AVAV here. And unfortunately, AMD is going down, but this Microsoft not. I have not entered Microsoft, but I was hoping for a nice push there as well. Market though, especially the SPY, it wants to break the high, as I see. Triple Q, it's muted. Now metal is getting stronger too. I don't know. Jeremy, look at this marble, how tricky it is as well, right? So guys, this is not an easy morning, but we knew it's going to be. Look at PLTR, what an amazing V-shaped reversal as well. Google, not too much. BMNR pulling back. SPY breaking the high. I must tell you, I cannot see anything which I would say, maybe the CBRL. Look at CBRL. CBRL. Yeah, CBRL. What do you think about CBRL, guys? Cracker Barrel over 27.15. I like it actually. 27.16. Yeah, CBRL. I like it. Like the volume, the pullback, but only over 27 and 15 is going to be taken. It's very extended to the downside. Can be like a nice bottom reversal. Let's see. SPY broke the highs but got a rejection. CBRL, I think this is going to be my last trade. And Microsoft, I still have a hope for the Microsoft, indeed. I just let the dog in. They like trading with me, actually. I have two dogs, two small ones, actually. They just imitating to be a dog. They are very cute. I always had big dogs, and now for a while I have like more than 10 years. I have a small dogs. It's such a difference, but they are cute. High red volume candles on the CBRL Nissan. Foo, maybe the sunshine, but I cannot see the high that they should be so high. Let me just check it. I really mean I need to change the colors here. I see what you mean. But they did not got the reversal. You know what's the the interesting thing here, that I see the two red candles with a high volume, but it was not a sell-off yet. So that's why I think if the sellers will give up, let's call it like that, that might we can have a quite of a really nice breakout here. So I think it's worth a try, but yeah, you are right. We should be a little bit more careful. That's why today it's a lower share size. Ooh, Chewy is not doing the thing here. Look at that. AVAV, guys, AVAV is going to be the biggest winner today. Can't believe it. If it's breaking 250, oh my goodness, that's going to be really good. And Buzak, thank you for your call. I was thinking on that as well, but you know, it just give the last push to add over under 252, and that was a great move there. However, now we need to break 250 to see a really nice winner there, indeed. Okay, traders, market is completely muted. As the time goes by, I think it's going to be even worse. Sorry, but really. So be careful until 2 p.m. Above under 250 again, Nitsan? I don't think so. I would add again or take another trade. Only for a scalp like I did with the coin. Nothing else in my opinion. No, not yet. My entry is on 16 and I did not get in yet. I'm just waiting. Now I'm in. Good luck, everyone. If you took this, oh, come on, CBRL. It's back 20. Nitsan, I hope you won't be right. And this can be a very nice move to the upside still, but it's a bit spready as well. That's why it was good to take with a lower share size. Guys, one thing is for sure, 27.50. I'm going to take my first partial there. Okay, 27.50. SPY still looks like um, as a nice breakout formation though. Even triple Q looking like, especially over 624, more bullish. But we need to see CBRL close to this 27.50 to take the first partial. We should still keep an eye on coin, I think. All right, traders, finally, even despite of the AMD, I'm just having a beautiful day with the scalping. I'm just ready to take out 80% of my share size here. 27.50 on the CBRL. I just made my first partial. Stop loss coming just close to the entry and let it run. Thank you, CBRL. AVA is still moving, traders. That's good. CBRL stop loss just under the entry. And I feel like I'm just going to call it as a morning. I grab my green and run. And actually, I am out of CBRL. So that was a very quick, really, really quick um, scalp, traders, on my side. The same as coin. Phew, what a crazy morning. It was not easy to win to the green side actually. Above still here, but it's just consolidating too much. I don't know what's going to happen. On the meantime, though, NVDA looks still weak. Tesla made a reversal. Uh, what else? Meta. Mm. Yeah, of course, CBRL is out because the spread was big actually. All right, IRBT getting back to over the VWAP. We should keep an eye on IRBT too. If you are still holding a CBRL, the last defense line is 27, I think. So if it's breaking 27, and that's definitely not good. Okay. Baba again. Now let's see this Baba. Okay, traders, if you are still holding CBRL, well done. On the above, the stop loss is the same, 254. And let me just check this Baba. And even PITR is getting stronger again. Yes, Baba looks like a good one over 160. I'm still not satisfied, Buzak, with the volume on the Baba, but let's see. PITR is quite strong as well, traders. I can imagine a small breakout, but again, I would say that this is a typical morning for scalps, nothing else, as I just did my last two trades on CBRL and the coin. Marvel is still pushing back to this 92. I'm wondering whether NVDA can do the multiple bottom here on this 184 or going to give up. Microsoft completely muted. I'm not going to stay just to babysit that trade. If it's going to enter, it has not entered yet. I'm just going to clear my entry from the Microsoft. So the only live trade which I have, it's above with the very much last shares because we took two partials and the stop loss is going to be over 254. Actually, Tesla, I don't know how you see that, Alamu, but Tesla looks very tempting for an intraday breakout over 447, actually 447, if the market is breaking out as well. SPY is in an ascending triangle and triple Q is looking better for sure to the long side. But this is what I see now at the moment. Traders, very muted, very slow market. Everyone is waiting for the rate cut, which it's highly likely going to happen at 2 p.m. as I've told you. 2:30 is going to be the FOMC press conference, which is much, 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 much more important than the rate cut itself. And listen, I'm sure that tomorrow morning we will have plenty, but plenty of opportunities to trade this market, especially because not just the whole market is going to absorb the FOMC remarks and Fed remarks, especially Powell's remarks, but even we will have big names after the market close, and I'm just going to tell you which ones are going to be the ones. Indeed, Adobe, I called it already with Oracle. About that, we will get Synopsys, SNPS, MTN, Well Resorts, and PL Planet Labs as well. So these are going to be the earnings after the market close. Indeed, Adobe, Oracle are the biggest ones which might can just thrive the market as well. So far traders, nice green day on my side. I hope on yours as well. If you just decided not to take any trades, as Alemu told, it's very much well done. These mornings are the most critical ones for day traders because the market is for a reason, not picking for a direction. And as you can see, or SPY and triple Q, the SPY is up at the moment 0.01, like now it's red. So completely muted, and the triple Q is down only 0.24, so no real direction. By the way, what does it mean to have a direction on the market or not? Shlomo used to say to me, Shlomo was one of my, actually, I think my best mentor ever. Unfortunately, he passed away very young. But actually, he always told me that usually this 0.608% up or down, I mean minus or plus on the market, means that there is a direction or not. Like between 0.06, it was like 10, 15 years ago. Now I would say that we have much more volatile times, so it's 0.8. So if the market is not up or down 0.8%, we do not have a real direction on the market, and definitely we do not have it. Do you, Anne? Oh, yeah, I so much miss him. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's trade-less for you as well. I can completely understand. It's completely okay. As I've told you, it's a wise decision. Still, I think it's a very wise decision. Market now is turned a little bit lower. Might it can help to our above again. Might is going to push to this 250. Again, on the above, I'm going to watch like how this 247, 48 area, whether it's going to be a stronger support or not. If not, I'm just going to let it go. Okay. Tablet. It's there. All right, traders. So, exciting afternoon is coming. If I can treat it, because by me it's never known what's coming for the afternoon. But if the plan's going well, that my children should be on a karate lesson. They are learning karate 3 times a week. Really, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they are going for swimming on Tuesday and Thursday. So quite busy week they have. So if I'm going to get back on time, then definitely I'm going to be back, like open the same link and be here with you. You are welcome, Tara. You are welcome. Yeah, these are very important infos, I think, especially, for the starter traders, because you can feel that this morning it's a little bit different from the other mornings. And the reason is like that. Oh yeah, Nitsan, they have, and they need lots of exercise as well. So it's quite good. All right, traders. Now, that's it for me for this morning. Again, if I can do, I'm going to be back around 2:30. It's going to be, I think, a long Q&A for Pavel because first of all, imagine this is the last one of the year. Second, there is so many question marks, especially around the labor market. What is going on? Not even mentioning the mortgages, which I've told you that they are stagnating. They are not going down with the rate cuts. So lots of things to be concerned about from the economist, analyst, journalist side. So let's see how he's going to answer to the questions. It's going to be extremely exciting and very, very volatile starters. Good advice. Sit on the side, watch, learn, observe. Okay? Don't try to win this market because I think it will be even more hectic than before indeed. Thank you, traders. Have a beautiful green one at the end. As I've told you, if I can get back, I will be on the same link as now. If not, then again, be careful. Okay. All right, guys. So see you tomorrow or later, and have a beautiful one at the end. Take care and stay safe. Bye, everyone.